Okay, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Good morning. Hope mko salama. Good to see you. Tap tap the screen, guys, on your end. Share the screen, share the live on your end. Tap tap the screen, tap tap the screen, guys, on your end. So let's allow more people to join. Let's allow more people to join. Then we proceed. I believe my sound is audible. I believe my sound is audible on your end. Kindly confirm. Is my screen visible? Yes, kindly confirm on your end. Is my screen visible? Yes, yes, yes. Someone confirm that my screen is visible, my sound is audible. Yes, yes, yes. Tap tap the screen on your end, guys. Share the live. Tap tap the screen, share the live. Yes, yes, yes. Let's allow more people to join. Jackie anasema yes, you are okay. Okay, let's allow more people to join, guys. Tap tap the screen, guys, on your end. Share the live as we wait for more people to join. So in the meantime, guys, yes, you can let me know on to join from Wapi. You can let me know where you are joining us from. Yes, we also live on YouTube. Yes, yes, yes. We also live on YouTube. So tap tap the screen, guys. Share the live. Tap tap the screen, guys. Share the live. Let me know not to join from Wapi. Let me know where you are joining us from. Yes, 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 yes. Let me know not to join from Wapi. Yes, 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 yes. So let's allow more people to join. I can see about 10 of us. Yes, yes. Let's allow more people to join. Then we proceed. Yes, yes. Let's allow more people to join. Then we proceed. Okay, so I believe right now, guys, I'm audible on your end. So let's allow more people to join. I can see about 20 of us. So tap tap the screen, guys. Tap tap the screen. Help me, guys, to tap tap the screen, guys. In the meantime, you can let me know where you are joining us from. Can see classes. Nakuona JKN, good to see you. Yes, nakuona Nyeti, nakuona Kip Kolil, nakuona Matrizo Benja, Elizabeth, good to see you. Diamine, Tamu Cakes, nakuona Matson, nakuona. So tap tap the screen, guys, on your end. Tap tap the screen, share the live. Okay, so let's dive into the market. So let's dive into the market to see what we're going to be expecting today. And checking on today, well, checking on what we were expecting yesterday, we were expecting to see some sales, and you can see the sales are prevailing. So I believe you took this trade with me. Okay, so going to the chart of gold, let's dive into the chart of gold straight away. And if you check on the chart of gold, you can see that we were expecting to see some reversals at around this region. If you attended my session yesterday, you can just realize that we were expecting to see some reversals at this region. So we had this supply region or a resistance region. Okay, this was a resistance region, and we can see the market reacted with this 50 EMA. So at this region is where we were expecting to see some sort of a sales momentum. Okay, so I believe if you attended with me yesterday during the New York session, I believe you had some trades, and you can see our trade that we entered yesterday was around this region, the half of this candlestick. Okay, you see that if the candlestick, if the market we come back to this half of this candlestick, we are going to be taking some sales. Okay, and that's why up to now I'm still holding these sales. But I believe you are doing intraday. I believe yesterday you had a very successful day. Okay, for the 2.2 strategy. So marking the high, just mark the low, and we said what we just wait for a break. And for this one, we can see we had a very clear break. Okay, at this point we had a very clear break. Let me go back. So at this region, you can see we had a very clear break, and we say because the candlestick broke below with a very big with a very big momentum, we say that you just wait for the market to come to the half of the candlestick. So I believe this trade you had already taken it at around this region. Ikuja to have the candlestick, hadi kuja touch the 13 MA, you're good to go. Okay, stop loss yako inakuwa ngapi? Inakuwa 120. Okay, the stop loss should be around 120. So I believe if we enter this trade around this region, I believe this trade iko kutoa, iko imebakisha some few pips ikutoe, but definitely I believe haiko kutoa. So that's a trade that I'm still going on with it. So that's a trade that I'm still holding up to now. But looking the idea of gold, looking at it on the higher time frame, that is on H1 time frame, even if maybe you missed that trade, I believe in the morning you could have taken the advantage of this setup, okay? Because the market came and gave us reversal regions at the 50 MA, and also we had a golden crossover. You can say we had a crossover between the 13 and the 50 MA. So also it was a clear indication for a sell. But still also, I know most of us don't know about this strategy. It's called the 2.3 strategy. Okay, it's called the 2.3 strategy. And checking about this 2.3 strategy, I know many people have not been used to this one, but still is a strategy that works. It's a strategy that works. So I want us to check on this strategy. Okay, I want us to check on this 2.3 strategy, and checking from the first point, the set all the trading plan inasema set your chart on H1 time frame. So if you go to the chart, so we were discussing about the 2.3 strategy. So this is just a recap. I know most of us wanakumbuka about this strategy. So if you go to this strategy, you're saying that number one, you set your chart on H1 time frame. Okay. Number two inasema aje? Number two, the plan is that I check for the market trend using the golden crossover. So the golden crossover is when you have the 50 MA and the 200 MA crisscrossing each other. You can see this region you have the 50 MA. So I believe my chart is visible. So we have the 50 MA and you have the 200 MA crisscrossing each other. Okay. So that's when you're checking the trend. And still for the trend, you can check with the trend central. Okay. Check for the market trend using the golden crossover. That's with the 200 MA and the 50 MA and the trend central preference. Okay. So number one, you can check the trend with the golden crossover. Okay. Number two, you can check the trend using the trend central. Okay. The TC preference. And you can see for this one, the trend central preference inatuambia that this is a decline. Okay. A decline illustrates that for us, we are looking for the sales opportunities. Okay. So that's why if you go on with this plan, inatuambia aje, if all the three align in agreement, then that becomes a high probability setup. And you can see like today, it was a high probability setup. Okay. If the three dots don't align, rely on the TC for the trend. Okay. But right now, everything is aligning. You change your chart to minute 15. So you go back to minute 15. Okay. A very simple plan. Go back to the minute 15. And on minute 15, what do we do on the next? The next point, identify the key reversal zones that are in line with the market trend. Okay, so the same applies to, and you can see that the reversal regions that we have in the market, we have the 50 MA, we have yesterday's highs, we have the 200 MA. All of these are reversal regions. Talking about the ADR high, all of these are reversal regions. Okay, and you can see point number 4 inasema aje, identify the key reversal zones that are in line with the market trend. Okay, very simple. NB, consider the pivot as the only reversal when the trend is based on the TC. But for this one, we can see that we already know that the trend is a downtrend. Okay, no need to rely on the TC because we have the golden crossover confirming for us that we in a selling momentum We have the 200 EMA confirming for us we are in a sell momentum, and also the TC inatuambia that we are still for a sell. So we just move forward. And number 5, the plan anasemaje, wait for the candlestick confirmation at the reversal regions, okay? Reversal zones of the reversal regions before you enter the market, okay? And you can see the rest is the risk management. Simple as that, okay? So going back to the chart, you can see what did the market did, okay? What did the market do at this region? You can see Trade Central inatuambia that it declined for a sell. The golden crossover, we just moved from the higher time frame, from the H1 time frame, going lower to the mid 15. And we are saying that whenever you have the market coming to the reversal regions kama gani? The reversal regions, you have the 200 EMA and we have the 50 EMA. So at this region, so it means that for us, we were looking for what? We were looking for the sales. So at this point, you can take this first candlestick, the second candlesticks, and the third candlestick. It gives you something called an evening star. Okay, if you understand about the chart patterns, these candlestick patterns is called an evening star. So it means that your entry point ilikuwa wapi? Your entry point was around this region. Can you see? Entry point ilikuwa around that region. Stop loss yako inakuwa wapi? Slightly above this region. Maximum of 120 pips. Okay? A maximum of 120 pips. And for you unachukua nini? 1 to 2. Ukishapata 1 to 2, you are good to go. And together, ukichukua 1 to 2, you are good to go. But this is one of the trade that yesterday I told you guys that we are looking for some sort of some swing trade because this market was coming to this structure. So at this region is where we were looking for some sort of a swing trade. And that's why we just highlighted that this one was our first take profit here. Okay. This one was our first take profit here. Okay. And our second take profit iko wapi? If we move on to the higher time frame, the short time frame, it means that our second take profit will be around this region. And you can see with the benefit of, the idea of the TC. The TC inatupatianga the entry point and the exit point. Let me have my chart to be clean. So let's go back to the TC, the use of the TC. And if you don't have the TC, guys, it means that you are missing a lot. With only the TC, you can have your entry point and the exit point. You can see how where our TC point is. It go around this region. Okay, it go around this. But in the morning, this TC has already moved. So the TC in the morning was around this region. It go around this region where we had some reversals at the 50 MA. So you can see it's a very, very powerful tool. Okay, if you're doing swing trading like me, you come and have your first take profit around this region. Okay, market kuja to this region, you just do what? You just close some partials. Okay, just close some partials and take profit 2 itakuwa wapi? Our take profit 2 will be around this region on the higher time frame. Will be around this region. Okay, the take profit 2 will be around this region. So still, take profit 1 could be around S1. So take profit 2 S2 and take profit 3 S3. Okay, a very, very, very simple, tool to use or to analyze with it. Okay, so still we can say that the sales are prevailing. We can still say that the sellers are in control of the market. Still, the sellers are in control of the market. So talking about another strategy in the morning, talking about the 2.6, we never had some pullbacks to the 13 EMA, so that's why we never shared the setup. So it's only the 2.3 strategy that gave us an entry. So right now the market has not ever touched so the market should come and touch the 13 EMA to consider for an entry. So still, right now the market on the Asian session is about to end. So we're going to come back to check on the 2.2 strategy. But still, if you go to this an entry in the morning, so is a trade that you should hold. Okay, kama umesha lock something here at the previous low, you can do what? You can hold the trade going all the way. You can hold the trade going all the way to this demand region on H4 time frame around this region. So you can mark with the body. I know many people love marking this region with the wick, but to be on the safer side, it's better to mark with the body. Okay, then you're good to go. But still, if you check out this market on the daily time frame, I'm still expecting to see some sell continuation, and this is because of still the Fed. Okay, still the Fed are still hawkish in the market, and still, if you go to the chart of the dollar index, and if you want to understand about the fundamentals, join our Telegram group. Okay, join our Telegram groups. Kuna linki kwa hapo juu ya Telegram. So if you want to know more about the fundamentals, just go to our Telegram and you're going. Like for me, I usually share these fundamental side of forex. Okay, because talking about this one, we usually say that trade with the data. Don't trade with the rumors. Just trade with the data. Because looking at how the big boys or how the big institutions are positioning themselves in the market, you can just realize that they are bullish on the dollar. Okay, so if you find yourself, you want to sell the dollar or you want to buy the gold, you can find yourself at a bad situation. Okay, so that's why it's very, very important to do what? Just trade with the data. So that's why the data will win any day, anytime. I don't get that. The data will win any day, anytime. Someone anasema share the 2.3 for Telegram, please. Yeah, we will be sharing the 2.3 strategy on our Telegram group. But still, also you can join our trading group. You can still join our trading group where we usually share our trading ideas. Kuna mtu anauliza can we enter right now? Right now tumeshachelewa. Right now tuwezi ingia trade because the trade give us an entry during the Asian Open. Okay? Right now utakuwa na G-Set. Okay? Yes, right now utakuwa na G-Set. So you can still see that the big institutions the usually talk about the institutional positioning. We're still bullish on the dollar. Talking about the economic growth, talking about the inflation, talking about the labor market. And this week, guys, we are going to be having NFP. And this week, NFP will be released on Thursday. Okay? This week, NFP itakuwa released on Thursday. I know many people were being used to have NFP at Friday. But we can say that this is one of the kind. So NFP we will be released on Thursday coming week. Are you together? So in a few tutakuwa nayo coming week on Thursday. So on Friday will be the bank holiday. Are you together? On Friday will be the bank holiday. So you can still say that this is a very good week to trade because we don't expect to have a lot of high impact news. Talking about today, we're going to be having the PMI, that is the flash manufacturing PMI, and talking about tomorrow and Thursday is only Thursday, we're going to be having a major news. That will be all about the unemployment claims. Okay, on Friday, we're going to be having the consumer sentiments. You can see that it is a very good week for us to trade. Okay, it's a very, very good for us to trade. And that's why we usually say that a trade in line with the market, trade with the data, rather than finding yourself, you want to trade the rumors. Like Trump today, amesema that he's going to bomb Iran. You find yourself, you're going to buy gold. And that's why you can see most of us, you know, they have been losing money because of what? Because they doing so much on the geopolitics. Yes, the geopolitics sometimes, you know, the geopolitics usually have this initial spike at that moment. Ikienda sana ni 1 hour, but after 1 hour, the markets come back to the normal. And that's why for me, I usually tell you guys that it's better to trade with the data. And together, it's better to trade with the data rather than finding yourself you want to trade with the geopolitics. So yesterday, we can say that we had some pullbacks from the chart of gold, and this is because of Switzerland, going talks with Iran, you know, so that's why you could have some dollar pullbacks. But right now, you can still say that the trend still continue on. But if you check the chart of the DXY or the chart of the dollar index, if you remember, we'll be talking about this region. We have been talking about this 800 EMA, and you can see the market came and broke that region. So our next point of target on this chart of the DXY, looking at it on looking at it on the some bigger picture. Let me go to the weekly time frame. So the point of interest for us, we are going to be checking on this trade, will be around this region. Okay, around 102, 103, around this region. Okay, but to be on the safer side, you can check on this pin. So around 101. So that's where will be our next target. Okay, but we can say that we are stronger on the dollar index. So we are much, like for me, I'm much stronger on the dollar index short term. Okay, unless otherwise. Okay, so that's my idea on the DXY. Checking the chart of the gold, still we can say that the sellers are still prevailing. Okay, still the sellers are prevailing. And checking on last week, you can say the market closed below the 50 EMA. So that speaks a lot. That speaks a lot. So it means that we could see this market going all the way to this 200 EMA on the weekly time frame. Okay, we're going to be expecting to see Gold selling all the way to this 200 EMA. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Looking at it on the H4 time frame, still the sellers are in control of the market. Are you together? Yes, yes, yes. So, but if the trade is going to be confirming, we are going to be sharing again. Are you together? If the trades confirm again, tutakuwa tuna share. Right now, you can see the market imekuja all the way to the ADR low. And if we back to yourselves from this region, I don't get just say yesterday's roll call some partials, and you say to yourself that you're going to be having the take profit to around ADR low. That was about almost 1,000 pips. Okay. And that's why don't complicate your strategy. Make it to be simple and very clear. I should tell you guys that don't make your strategy to be very complicated. Like you can see the 2.3 strategy is working very well. Right, together, the 2.3 strategy is working very well. Okay, but don't say that have a best strategy. Sometimes you're going to be having some series of losses. Okay, sometimes you're going to be having some series of wins. But for me, I usually tell you guys that by the end of the month, wins will blow. Right, together, by the end of the month, you're going to be finding yourself you're just a profitable trader. Okay, together. So that's my take on the dollar index. Talking about the major pairs, we can go to analyze the chart of the Euro USD. And still, we say that on the Euro USD, yesterday, looking on this market during the New York session, we say that we're going to be expected to see some sales continuation, but it's upon getting some pullbacks. Okay, it's upon getting some pullbacks, but we can still say that the market still is hanging. So, but for us, if you see this market coming back to this 50 MA, we'll be considering for some sales continuation. So today, nitakuwa nafundisha a new strategy to trade the currencies. Yes, maybe kama metro ikupeleki vizuri, you can go and trade some currencies. But still checking the chart of the Euro USD, okay, I'm going to be expecting to see some sort of sales all the way to this 800 EM. So I'm still expecting to see sell prevailing all the way to this region. And if you check on the TC, inatuambia aje, TC still telling us that we are still selling Euro USD. So the same applies for the GBP USD. Looking at it on the top-down analysis, yesterday we are saying that we are going to be expecting to see some pullbacks to this region. That is on the daily time frame, okay? But the market failed to reach to that region. So that region is the 50 EMA. But still, if looking on these markets, we're still expecting to see this market going all the way to this 800 EMA. Okay, so don't complicate yourself. Still, with the help of the data being bullish on the dollar index, don't expect to see some sales continuation on the GBP USD. But right now, we sell this market because of what? Because of the market, you can see it got a bit hanging. So wait for it to come to the wait for this market to come to give you a low risk trade. I together wait for this market to give you a low risk trade so that you can partake this trade for some sales. I together. So today nitakuwa naonyesha a simple way to trade these currencies. I together. So during the new session, don't miss as we tackle that strategy. So the same applies for the NZD USD. Still, we are expecting to see some sales continuation, and you can see for this one it means that the sellers are still in control of the market. So the group one pairs, we expect to see some sales continuation. Talking about the group two pairs, USD JPY, I'm still expecting to see some sort of buying momentum. Looking at it on the H1 time frame, so this market, I'm going to be looking for buys at the 200 DMA and around this region. That's when I'm going to be looking for some buys opportunities. But right now, utakuwa unajiseti. Okay? Right now, utakuwa unajiseti. So wait for this market to come to the 200 DMA, at least to give you an allowance to breathe. Right together? Yes, yes, yes. So if you go to the USD CHF still, for this market, we say that if we're going to be waiting, if we're going to be seeing this market coming back to this stop and box around this area, we are going to be looking for buy continuation. Yes, 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 around this region. And if you mark this structure of the daily time frame, you can just realize it's around that region. So upon getting some pullbacks on the USD CHF, I'm going to be looking for the buys opportunities. Together. So if you check on another chart, is the chart of US oil, and checking this chart on the higher time frame, for me, I'm expecting to see some sort of pullbacks. Okay, I'm expecting to see some sort of pullbacks all the way to the 50 MA. So upon this region is where I could be looking to see some sort of confirming for some sales together. Okay, so but the chart of US oil is a chart that still could on my watch list talking about US oil. Okay, is a chart still could my watch list talking about the Bitcoin. Also, we say that this market we are going to be waiting for some sort of pullbacks all the way to this region before continuation of some sales. Right together? Yes, yes. So maybe any other pair you want us to check on your side, any other pair you want us to check on your side. And if you want to be part of our training group, guys, we say that don't trade alone. Right together, don't trade alone. Just trade as a team. Just trade as a team. The good thing with trading as a team is that you just avoid a lot of, a lot of psychological emotions because we are trading together. Whenever the setups been shared, we enter together. So utakuwa unajipata unaingia buy, wengine wakiingia sell. So it's better to trade as a team. Okay. Someone anauliza TC tunapata wapi? Just text on this number. Just text on this number equal above so that I'm going to be sharing with you this Trade Central tool. Okay, it's a very powerful tool. Okay, it's a very very powerful tool. But still, also you can have the Trade Central, but sasa hujui kuitumia. You can have the Trade Central, but still hujui kuitumia. If you check on this one, if you can go to the chart of gold, like this Trade Central inakupatianga where the big boys are positioning themselves in the market. You can see gold inatuambia aje iko under pressure. The pivot point iko around 45.80. The preference inatuambia aje inatuambia short positions below 45.80 with target about 4,000 to 38.80. So kama still uko kwa this trade ya gold, it means that you can have your first take profit using the trade central at around 4,000. Okay, so it still means that still the sellers are in control of the market. You can see the alternative scenario if you break above that region, you know. But if you go to the comment section, the RSI is below its neutrality area at around 50%. So that's why you can go to use it at around H1 time frame. Around H1 time frame, you can see that the RSI has broken down its 30 level. So it means that at around this region, we could be having some pullbacks. Okay, we could be having some pullbacks before continuation of the sell. Could have some pullbacks before continuation of a sell. So upon getting some pullbacks to this 50 MA to the 200 MA, still unafanya nini? Still gonna continue on selling this shiny metal. Okay, first target has already been hit. Our second target will be around this region. Okay, and the good thing, we usually make the trend to become our friend. Are you together? Each and every day, make the trend to become your friend. Are we together, guys? Each and every day, make the trend to become your friend. And don't complicate your strategy. Like for me, these are my training journal. Each and every day, I come and update my training journal. If I have a loss, I come and record. Let me show you my trading journal here. Anytime I have a loss, I usually come and record my journal here. Every time I have a win, I come and record. Okay? And I usually say that I treat this forex as a business. And the moment you're going to be treating this forex as a business, believe me, no single day utakuwa unajipata like you lose money anyhowly. Let me share the trading journal. A minute. Okay, each and every day nikichukua trade yangu, I usually come and update my journal. If I have a win, I come and record. If I have a loss, I usually come and record. If we come to the 2.2, the same applies. If I have a win, I come and record my journal. Nikikuwa na loss nafanya nini? Nakuja na record. You can see, like for instance, for the 2.2 strategy, last month gave us about 37%. 37% hii ni mingi sana. Okay? 37% ni mingi sana. It means kama ungekuwa na your profile, ungekuwa umeshapita phase 1, phase 2 na umeshapata the first payout. Okay? And even the second payout. Because kama phase 1 ni 10%, second phase ni let's say 8%, that is 18. Okay? And 18 less 37, that's about 19%. you could be good, you could be somewhere. I together. So that is the 2.2, 2.6. The same applies. Whenever I come and enter the trade, I usually come and journal my trades so that I to come and track my progress together so that I can come and track my progress. So for the 2.6, for this one, I usually use it for the pro forms. Okay. 2.6, most of the time, I usually use it for the pro form. But still also, if you have a pro form and you have some challenges to pass it, okay, come and reach out to me. Reach out to this number. Niambie you are so and so. You have some difficulties in passing the pro form because you can find yourself buying like even 10 pro forms to repeat the 11th one. And that's why you find most of the traders, they are not disciplined. And these pro firms, they don't want to see, for these one pro firms, they are not looking for a good trader. They're just looking for a disciplined trader. Okay, you can be a good trader, but you're not disciplined. So that's why it's better to trade with a plan. Are you together? Trade with a plan, be a disciplined trader, repeat the same thing again and again. So there's no shortcut. We say, guys, there's no shortcut in this trading. It's just doing the same thing again and again and again. Together hakuna shortcut kwa hii forex. Is all about, and hakuna, in this forex hakuna secret strategy. There's no a secret strategy that is 100%. Ati nikitumia hii strategy ati nitakuwa napata two wins. Checking on this trading journal, guys, you can just realize that we have some series of wins and we have some series of losses, but you're going to be finding yourself by the end of the month you're just a profitable trader. Can you see? You're going to be finding yourself by the end of the month, you are just a profitable trader. You can see, for instance, for this one, we took how many trades? We took a total of 19 trades. Okay? 12 were wins and 7 were losses. Can you see? 7 zilikuwa losses and 12 were wins. But you can see some of us, yani kuchukua 19 trades ni kama ni jaba. Like some of us, kupiga 19 trades ni unaweza zipiga hata na siku moja. Hata siku mbili unaweza zipiga. Hata si siku mbili, even some few hours, you find yourself taking 90 trades. But you can see, it's all about respecting your system. And together, it's all about respecting your system. Like in 2.2 strategy, naniambia aje. Like for me, I usually trade only hako ka box. Only this ka box. If you go back to the 2015, I just realized that the 2.2 strategy, we're just trading on this box. Okay? Only Hakaka box. You just mark the high, you just mark the low, and you wait for the market to either break above or to break below. Have your risk to reward ratio of 1 to 2. At that point, you are in the business. Okay? When you find yourself risking about 1 to 2, you're good to go. Together, at that point, risk to reward ratio 1 to 2 iko sawa. Together, mtu asikwambia tukipata 1 to 2 uko pabaya. Hapana, 1 to 2 iko kwa biashara. Rather than finding yourself, you are having a risk to reward ratio for 1 to 1. At that point uko kwa biashara, hapo ndo sidanganyane. So it's better, the minimum you can go with it is 1 to 2. Okay? Then come and repeat the same thing again and again. And together, come repeat the same thing again and again. But still, if you check on the chart of gold, still go bearish. Okay? For a person mwenye anauliza, still go bearish on gold. Still, we are much bearish on gold. Okay? Still go much bearish on gold. Targeting, first take profit imekuwa hit, so the next take profit itakuwa wapi? Itakuwa on the H4 time frame around this region, around this low. Okay, yes. Yeah, kuamka asubuhi ni ngori. Yeah, Jiken anasema kuamka asubuhi ni ngori. Let me show you something. I have a tool. Maybe you have some problems za kuamka. I have a tool hapa hivi. Let me show you something. I have a tool hapa hivi yenye naipatianga an entry whenever. Let me show you something. Kama unasema shida ni kuamka, you can see, like for instance, for this one. Okay, if you check on this tool, okay, and hii itasaidia watu wenye wanasema shida ni kuamka asubuhi. Let me give you a secret code of how you can manage to enter the trades ama trades kupitenge. This tool, you can see like the moment nimekuja kutouch RSI imenipatia a notification. Can you see here? Imenipatia a notification. Okay, so the moment this market touches the 13 EMA, okay, any day, anytime the market come and touches the 13 EMA, kunakuanga na hii alert. Okay, but still you can have it on your phone. Okay, you can still have this tool on your phone. Okay. The moment maybe you are trading the 2.6, the 2.3, the 2.4, you can have it on your phone. Right together, guys. So the moment imekuja touch the 13 EMA, we usually have an alert on your phone. You can set it to be similar and vibrate. There's a set a ringtone, okay, so that you never miss a trade. Right together, so that you never miss a trade. But for this one, it is kupatia bure. For this one, I'm going to be charging. Okay, for this one, I usually charge $100. So that the moment you may set like this, like whenever you are trading like the 2.4 strategy, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Whenever the market comes, if you check on this plan, the plan inasema aje, you set your chart on May 15, okay? Wait for the market to break above the 13 EMA. So the moment the market comes and touches the 13 EMA, I usually have notification on my phone, okay? You can have it as a ringtone, you can have it as a vibration, it depends. So you have it on your laptop and you also have it on your phone. So at that point, utakuwa minimize the chances of missing the trades. Together, you're going to minimize the chances of missing the trades. You know, and something that affects a profitable trader ni miss the trades. Okay? It's not all about the risk management. Kitu yenye ina affecting a profitable trader ni miss trades peke yake. Hakuna kitu ingine. If you find yourself missing the trades, it means that you're going to be affecting your data. So it's better not to miss the trade any day, anytime. I don't get that. Never miss a trade. You can see in the morning, the moment the market came to this 13 EMA, we had what? We had a notification by phone. I had a vibration actually. Okay? So unajipata hata kama ni mtu unapata usingizi aje. Just imagine if you ingie trade this region, you have a 1 to 2 na urudi ulale. You can just realize that the market never came back to the 13 EMA like about 2 to 3 hours. So you can see the market imekuja back to the 13 EMA at around 9 hapo hivyo. So you're good to go. Together. So these are secret code or a cheat code. Never to miss a trade. So ensure that the system imekuwa coded with your strategy, just like that. Okay. Yes. So the people are saying that the problems, the missing the trades, ama kuamka asubuhi, take the advantage of hacker control. Together, take the advantage of hacker control. Then from that point, you'll be good to go. Yes. Together, tupe kwa simu ya JK itafuta. Reach to me. Yes. Any other question, guys? Any question, guys? Any question before we come up to the conclusion? Any question? Still, we are much bearish on gold. Still, we are much bearish on this shiny metal. Okay? But still also, kama kuna profile yako, if you want to help, if you want us to help you to pass the challenge, still reach out to me. We have a profile group where we usually share the trading ideas here and the trading setups. So wewe tunapass your profile to polepole tu without any pressure. Together, you pass the profile without any pressure. Yes. So any question? Any question so far? Any question? So and also just to remind you that if you're within Nairobi, tutakuwa na event at around HH Towers. Okay. So if you're within Nairobi, you can come the event on Saturday. Okay. Just come on Saturday for our event. How does the Profam group work? Okay, the Profam group works that you can come with your Profam. Okay. Unaweza kuja na Profam yako. And also, you can come and join the other profams. Sit kuna groups za profam. You can also come and join them. Okay? Yes, but it's better to come with your profam. Yes. Sato event from what time? Itakuwa from 10. Itakuwa from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Yes. The host will be Mr. Matthew. Okay? Yes. So I think let's stop. Ngoja tumalizie hapo for today. Let's stop there for today. So we're going to be live again during the new session. How much to join the Profam group? So wewe kuja na Profam group, kuja na Profam yako. Just come with your own Profam. Yes. Charges ziko. Okay? There's charges to help pass the challenge. Okay? About $20. So $20 to help us the challenge. Okay. Yes, yes. So let's stop there for today, guys. If you have any question, yes, you can still reach out to me. 2.6 trade kunayo, 2.6 trade. This market imesha, though ikuja kutouch for 13 EMA, never touch the 13 EMA. So that's why share this trade at 2.6. Never touch the 13 EMA. So that's why today hatuko na 2.6. Actually today we never had the 2.6. The market never came back to the 13 EMA. Okay? The market never came back to the 13 EMA. So today we only had the 2.3 strategy confirming. Okay? We only had the 2.3 strategy confirming. Around this region, the key reversal regions, the 50 mm, the trade central, the golden crossover network for us. So it means that this region we had a bidding star, have an entry point around this region, stop loss above. Then talking 1 to 2, you're good to go. And together, 1 to 2, you are good to go. But looking at this trade, hii contract ya hold. Okay, it was a very good trade to hold. I don't get talking about this low, or this previous low. It means that we get back good pips. We have two good pips, but still also we're going to be, if the trade confirms again with the 2.2 strategy, the share the setups together. So kama leo miss trade, if the trades confirm for the 2.2, we are going to be sharing again. Together, guys, just simplify your strategy. For like for instance, for someone like me, I've been in this business. Okay. And let me tell you guys, there's no secret code for you to be a profitable trader. It's just repeating the same system again and again. Okay, some of us tried flipping the account. Yes, we used to flip account from $20 to $1,000. Okay, sometimes to having an account of $20, peleka baka 500, you're very, very happy that day. But my question is, how long are you going to be doing that? Just treat this forex as a business. Together, treating this forex as a business. Let me tell you guys, it never come to fail you. Like kama ni kitu yenye work, some of us could have left trading maybe 4 years ago, or even 2 years ago. But it's just repeating the same thing again and again and showing up each and every day. Okay, it's just showing up each and every day. And most important, don't give up. Don't give up. Maybe today you have just blown your account. You come and tell yourself that you're not going to be training the next 2 or 3 months. You know, screen time also is very, very important. Together, as a trader, we start in forex. Screen time is very, very important. Just come and check what Trump was saying. What was Jerome Powell, or the new Fed chair. What was he saying last week? Just learn a new thing, okay? And believe me, if you're going to be consistent, showing up each and every day, believe me that one day you're going to be having your edge and you're set to go. Okay, so most important is showing up each and every day. Yes, 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 yes. Provide the notes for the 2.3. Yeah, the 2.3 I'm going to be sharing with you. So the 2.3 strategy I'm going to be sharing with you in a few. And if you've not joined our Telegram group, just go there to the bio, click that link, and join our trading or the Telegram group where we usually share the trading ideas. So I think let's drop there for today. Wacha tumalizie hapo for today. So we're going to be back again during the next session. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye and cheers. Yeah, that's enough. Enough. How are you? Kosalama. Hope you're good. So I hope you may enjoy the session. So let's meet during the next session. Bye bye and cheers.